Hello there! Today we're doing a BJD tag video. And you can finally see my face! Hi! Today the tag is the Most BJD Tag, created by Edward Insane in 2016. So today, in 2026, it will be 10 years. I know, I am late, but it is fine. In 2016, I wasn't in the doll hobby yet. I think, based on my operating system brain knowledge that I have right now, I wasn't in the hobby yet. I joined in 2017. Yeah. Okay. And by the way, I'll be looking at this direction to see my notes on the questions for the tag and everything. So if you just see me looking at that direction a lot, that is why. This is take 2, by the way. I did one take, and this mic I just got, it was having some handling noise issues. So I'm hoping this time around it will be better. Here's to hoping. Question number 1. Who is or has been the most difficult / frustrating? For me, that would be Florian. Let me grab him. Florian. He is my oldest doll out of all 3, and frustrating because it's hard to get clothes, eyes, wigs, shoes for this guy. He is 70 cm, so quite the big guy. I am struggling. He he is so big, guys. Okay, is this better? Can you see him better? Yes, this is Florian, and he is frustratingly big. Like, I have to put him on my shoulder, not my shoulder, more like my chest, to prop him up. This guy is a big guy. But I love this size, actually, this SD size. It's so nice to hold and handle, but it can be frustrating in the fact that he is heavy. But character-wise, I would say he's not frustrating at all. He's quite soothing to the heart and sad. Not frustrating. Maybe frustrating in the fact where I would want to shake him and say, please, choose better for yourself, in terms of his character. But he does get better, don't worry. Putting him down. Question number 2. Who do you think of the most? I think of Rowan the most right now. Because I'm working on their story. Hold on, the lighting is not lighting. Please, PC. Okay, the lighting is lighting now. I think of Rowan the most as of now because I'm working on their story and writing a lot more about them. And yeah, it's lovely getting to know them more and fleshing them out, writing their story, making sure that it matches who they are as a doll too, you know? So that's been fun. I'll put them down. Question number 3. Who is most likely to be reshelled? To that, I will say none of them, because the way I operate, when I get these dolls, I don't attach a certain character to them yet. So I like the sculpt, I get them, and then I create the character. And some of them, like Florian, has had multiple different iterations of who he is as a person, and that has changed a lot throughout the years. So reshelling is not gonna be a thing for me, at least. Question number 4. Who is the most time-consuming? Florian. Well, it's also because he's my oldest, so I've had the most time with this guy, and he's the most time-consuming as in also when I like play with my dolls, handle my dolls. When I handle Florian, I tend to handle him longer because he poses the best and he's super sturdy, and it's just a delight to handle him. So most time consuming, this guy. Ooh, am I getting stronger? Me lifting my dolls, counting that as reps. One day I'm gonna be so buff. So buff. Question number 5. Who is the most expensive? Florian. He's the biggest, so that is why. And also getting outfits for him is way more expensive than my other dolls because he is 70 cm. So SD sized, uncle sized. Very hard to get clothes. And shoes. He has no shoes. His feet is just hanging out there for fun. Question number 6. Who is the most laid back? That would be Rowan. Rowan is the most laid back character-wise and also doll-wise. Like as a doll, Rowan just... they kind of slouch a bit in a laid back kind of position. And handles, like look at this. I can just hold them and they're just so laid back. And character-wise, Rowan is very wise and laid back, chill, relaxed, doesn't get too emotional easily. Very laid back kind of character. So yeah. Question number 7. Who owns the most stuff? That would be Izorax. Izorax has a grand total of 3 wigs, 3 outfits, and 1 shoe that doesn't quite fit well, but it still counts. Izorax is my SD girl doll, and it's easier to get outfits for her compared to Florian. It is what it is, and she just owns the most stuff. Yay for Izorax. Nay for the others. Oh, she's sitting weird. That's another frustrating thing about Izorax. She doesn't pose that well. Question. Hold on, let me get the lighting back. Okay. Question number 8. Oh, I can't show you the number. Question number 8. Who would / do you miss the most? I take this as like when I'm traveling, who do I think of the most and tend to miss the most? And that would be Florian. I think it's also because he's my first ever official BJD doll, so more sentimental value. I think about this guy a lot. And when I was in uni also, I couldn't really see my dolls that much, so Florian is someone who I thought about the most and would miss if, let's say, I had to somehow sell my collection. I would think about him the most. I would be like, dang, why did I have to get rid of him? Yeah. Florian. Question number 9. Who has had the most incarnation. Reincarnation? Incarnations? I wrote down incarnations, but I don't know if the actual tag says reincarnations. But the answer would be Florian has had the most. Because he is my oldest doll, 9 years. This year it will be 9 years. So, a lot of different changes to his hair, to his eyes, to his... Actually, this outfit has been there for quite a long time. But character-wise, he has had a lot of different characters. Like, at one point, he was even a detective. Yeah. Wow. I feel like I'm getting stronger, honestly. Like, look at this. Getting that pump in. Question number 10. Who is the most complete? That would be Izorax, because she has the most items. Doll-wise, she is the most complete. Storyline-wise, she's not there yet. I'm still coming up on her stories and whatnot. But doll-wise, the only thing that's missing is a face-up. And it may be happening soon. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe her 9th birthday, she'll have a face-up finally. That would be nice. That would be... Oh my god, she's falling. Ah! Hold on. One thing to know about Izorax is that handling her might be the most frustrating out of all of my dolls. Because she does not pose that well. And she sits kind of weird. But I do love her to bits. It is what it is. Question number 11. Who is the most like you? I had to really think about this because my characters, my dolls, they kind of have certain itty bitty teeny sprinkles of my personality traits a bit on them. So they are similar to me in certain ways, but the most like me would be Izorax. We're both animal lovers. Izorax also really likes scorpions and reptiles, and her first ever pet is a scorpion. And she has a necklace of her first ever pet. I know, kind of creepy that she like took her first ever pet and turned it into a necklace. But that's kind of her vibe, you know, if... Oh gosh, the lighting. That's Izorax for you. People either get really creeped out by her or understand that she's a very deeply passionate person. That is how it goes. And we're both artists, so Izorax's full-time job in my current storyline for her is that she's an illustrator, and she part-times as a tattoo artist. Her own designs. Very cool character. I'm not saying I'm cool. That's not what I'm trying to get across. What I'm saying is we're both artists. Yeah. We both appreciate art. We're both introverted. We're both... Like, me collecting dolls to some people is weirdly creepy. She has creepy personality traits, like having a necklace of her scorpion pet. I wouldn't do that to my pet, but Izorax did. Also, if I could, I'd also dye my hair pink. But with my current lifestyle, having a dyed hair would not mesh well, sadly. And that is it for the Most BJD Tag. I've gone through the 11 questions. Oh my god, Isorax just fell down. It's okay. I will prop her up again later after I finish this video. That is it from me, folks. If you have any questions or want to add anything, you can put that down in the comments. And I hope the audio quality is okay now. I will check. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you wanna leave a like or not, it's up to you. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye now.